was good. This baby boy out in the hood. Which I thought was lying. I know I'm late, man. But word, I meant what I said. First of all, how everybody doing? Let's have a moment of silence for all those who passed away September 11th on that tragic day. You know, I don't know where y'all was at for September 11th, but I was in jail. I remember being in Gander Hill, and when that first tower hit, I was in the Key program. Man, when that first tower hit, dog, next thing you know, man, they was locking everybody down. Everybody was getting locked down. You know what I mean? But let's have a moment of silence for all those that we had lost September 11th. Can the church say amen? Amen. Now listen, man. What's good? I wasn't playing. Yeah, I invited them men. They could have killed us. And if they would have killed us, you think you'd have been some flowers over there or one raven turn all these years later? No. Hell no. So look, man. I left my other phone. I'm supposed to have some music, but I left my other phone. I clocked out at work. You know what I mean? So they can't fire me at work because I clocked out. So. And I ain't going to be drinking on my live. I don't want y'all to think, you know what I mean, this drinking's cool. Because it ain't. Unless you're doing it in a social environment. Now, right now in the day though, right? Because I had no visitors for what I wanted to do. And yeah, I invited them here on some personal reasons. For my own personal grown man bucket list. Because see, had I got the title when I went to the Olympics and won, then I would have had the correct status to really make it, you feel what I'm saying? And with that, leads me to my conversation today, which is status correction. Status correction. Now, a lot of people don't understand that that's what the world is at war right now about. People's status not being corrected, right? And to give you a little synopsis of what's going on in the world, it's like, say you get charged with a crime, right? And the charge only says that you only get 30 days for the charge. It says it in law. But the judge will mess around and give you a whole year off that same charge. Now you need a status correction. You need your status to be corrected, right? Well, that it is in life with, you know, different sects of individuals with different colors. I'm Jamaican, I'm Haitian, I'm Arab, I'm Indian, I'm a native, I'm Moorish, see? Everybody want their correct status. And that's why it's so important when y'all young men and young ladies call yourselves niggas. That's a dead person. You nothing. You don't have no status. You don't have no rights. You just what you just said. A nigga. A nothing. And that's why I don't like dealing with niggas. Personally. I don't. And niggas can come in all different sects of colors, creed, sizes, everything. You could have a white man and still be a nigga. It could be a Chinese man. He still could be a nigga. Niggerly actions is that of one that does negative things to those of others with no feel or regards or regret of that which they just did. That's a nigga. You know what I mean? So, and me, I'm a living man. I'm not one of them. Never been. And that's why Baby Boy moved the way Baby Boy moved. I'm on my way right now to a luncheon with one of my aunts. Well, I'm lying. With one of my aunts and my godmother. I love my godmom. She's one of the only ones that's really praying for me. Other than my new aunts that I just met. Well, they're not new on my dad's side. I just rekindled that with my dad's side. That's going to be a whole nother segment. And for any of y'all that's out there and say like you was raised by your mom's side or you was raised by your dad's side And if that side of the family is not being family to you, I hope and pray that you can go to the other side of the family like I just did. I'm so glad I went to my dad's side and they embraced me. Man, I'm cool. I'm cool now. I don't want nothing. My mom's side, it's probably like two people I deal with. And they not the two who y'all think. No, they're not. But yeah, man, I'm glad everybody doing what they supposed to do, man. But see, if them pagans would have showed up today, in a way, my boys like, they better not show up, baby boy. If they show up, you know what it's gonna be a whole bunch of talk if they was to show up. But they didn't. I probably wouldn't have showed up for me either. But if they did, it would have meant a lot more. It definitely would have meant a lot more. But I don't care. This has been my life all the time anyway. In the park, me, out cage. I'm ready to come back out here too, y'all. I'm ready to come back out here. And I don't even know, Y'all leave me alone, I'm gonna leave y'all alone. I ain't worrying about who even out here. Just leave baby boy alone. I'm gonna come back out to the hood. But I just want to show you I'm a man of my word. I came back out here September 11th like I said I was. Oh, hold on. No drinking on camera because then they delete your shit. That's what I heard anyway. And I already got like 3 pages hacked, so I'm try this little wave again. But yup, I go see my one doc, my aunt Venoris and her sister the doc. That's why I got my, you know what I mean, what's up doc? You know what I mean? That's for the doc. You know what I mean? Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Where it all started. What they say at the end of time, you know what I mean? God gonna put you back together in front of the same ones that ain't even help you while you was falling apart. It's cool. And shout out to anybody who did fall apart and had to come back. That's what's up. Always dream about the comeback. I know I do. Y'all be safe, man. Baby boy Buddha Bomb, man.